How's it going, guys? It's your boy back at it with another video. Make sure to like and subscribe. The videos are only gonna get better. Currently right here on this video, I managed to find photos of my first ever runs, attempts to grow, if you will. As you can tell here, I was topping. We got 4 little nodes right there gonna come out, and that's her growing up. And then bam. So my mistake here was that I started topping the actual nodes themselves. So yeah, you live and you learn. Those 2 plants, they died on me. Yeah, I just completely massacred my first cannabis plants that I ever tried to run. I completely massacred them. This is me attempting for the 2nd time. And then got some training going on, and as you can see, I'm doing a little better. Currently I was running that dehumidifier, and the AC, I had it inside, and I was running a King LED light that I got on Amazon. Just the structure of the plant was very nice here. And yeah, that's your boy right there, young as fuck, putting in work. If I remember correctly, the first strains that I ever ran were some CBD strain, and I think I grew, maybe they were both CBD, I do not remember, to be honest with you guys. But the whole purpose of this video is so for you first-time home growers to not get discouraged if your first plants fail and die. Remember, you can only get better. You make these mistakes to not make them again, and that's how you learn. And as you can see, that CBD strain, not frosted, like it just looks like the quality of the buds look like shit, but I get it. It was a strain that I got that was more for medicinal purposes than it was to get high, and that's how it turned out. Looking like it got hungry. It just really bad. As you can tell, she's not even ready to be chopped down, but that's how she turned out. Pretty bad. I think this is my 2nd attempt here. I think I was running some Gorilla Glue, AK47. And then, as you can see, they were hungry already, and this is not even, I'm probably like 4 weeks into flower. They were looking hungry, super light. That's probably like a week after that. So not the best health-wise looking plants, and that's how they turned out. It's pretty tragic to see. Let's see if I get. I think that's for my 3rd attempt. Yeah, that's for my 3rd attempt. That's some Gorilla Glue. Looking nice. But that, I believe that's for my third run. If I'm being honest with you guys. I think that's back into that 2nd run from the photo that you guys are seeing. The one that finished up not looking too good. Yup, that's the 2nd. That's my 2nd attempt. That's the CBD strain from the 1st run. Sorry, I got these photos all over the place. And then that's how that turned out. Looking like a field of hay. That's how it looks with the lights on. But I mean, the buds themselves weren't that yellow, so I mean they weren't yellow, they were still green, so the buds did turn out somewhat decent of a smoke. Not the best though, not the best. So that was my 2nd time that I got to flower. This is the 1st time I got to flower and actually smoke my weed. The CBD one, I ended up throwing it away because it got powdery mildew. So this was the 1st time that I got to taste my flower. And then but yeah, that CBD strain, it's just super piney, I ended up putting it in the freezer because I could still bubble wash it, but it didn't have nothing to bubble wash. It's just the CBD. But yeah, my second run was the first time I ever got to taste my plants, and then this is my third attempt. So this is that number one. I just finished training right now. That's all I fucking talk about. A little fucked up, but it'll fix itself. This is the Jack Herrera. Yeah, I never grew that before, so that's new to me. And I got, I think it's 1 AK, 2 gorillas, which one is turning into a male, and 3 blueberries, which I've never grown before. The blueberries, I've grown the gorilla glue and the AK, but not the Jack and the blueberry. But yeah, that's after the train. That one is looking good. Like I probably won't have to train that anymore. That's gonna grow into a nice bush. This one, I just needed to come more this way, more like this way. And got these. That's looking good. Again, I'm off. I'm out. I'm in the middle of training right now. Let me say that again. I'm in the middle of training right now. Fuck me. I'm not that motivating, huh? But yeah, I'm in the middle of training right now. This is what I got going on. Check that shit out. I still gotta do this one, gotta do that one, gotta do that one, gotta do that one, gotta do that one. I mean, fuck, man. I show you guys how I do my training, but I don't got the time for it or the patience. I gotta be holding up my phone and doing it with one hand, and I can't fucking do that shit. So this is the aftermath. So right here, I'm just checking for the plant if it needs any more training. But overall, pretty healthy and even structure on the plant. So the strains that I'm actually running were the Royal Gorilla, the AK47, or King Tut, and Jack Herrera and Blueberry. I don't remember if the Blueberry was also from Royal Queen. I don't think so. I think it was just from Seedsman. And the AK was from Pyramid Seeds, I believe. The Jack Herrera and the Blueberry were both from Seedsman, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, overall healthy. Alright, so here I got some more training going on. Overall healthy. I did upgrade my light, as you can see. I got the SF4000, 480 watts. I think that's what it runs. But I got spider webs up above the light. I got spider webs up there. But yeah, I believe on this day it took me like two hours to train everything. One of the things I used to do back in the day was run them very short, like close to the base of the pot, the base of the top of the pot, and that's something that I definitely don't like doing anymore. I like them to be a lot taller, so I have more room to work underneath the plant. So yeah, that's something I do back then that I don't do now. But yeah, as you can see, she's filling up the 4x4 very nicely. One thing I do need to buy is another fan, a oscillating fan. And then there you go with the yellowing again. And they're in flower, and there's that yellowing again. The hunger. That's one thing that even to this day I kind of struggling is getting the timing to feed them, but I am getting better. But as you can see here, they are starting to eat a little bit. They are getting a little bit of color on the tops back. And then I flushed them. I believe they were one of them was locked out, had a nutrient lockout. And then the front half is getting color back. The back is still a little light. And then that's them going into they're flowering. And then that's how much watts it was sucking, the light was sucking from the wall. 613 watts. And I usually run them at 80%. But yeah, you see the overall canopy looking a lot more healthy than it was with all that yellow. This color is what you want your plant to be looking at when you're already in the last week of flower. This is the color you want, not the first 2 weeks of flower, not halfway into flower, the last week. And that's because you flushed. For those of you that grow organic, when they get hungry like this, a tea is perfect for that. But as you can see, I got some nug shots going here. But yeah, as you can see, she's looking, compared to my first my CBD run, if you can compare that to this, it's a lot of growth that I've made as a grower. And if you compare this to the first 2 plants that died on me, I mean, hey, can I really complain? Can you really complain if this was you? But overall, looking nice. Nice little nugs forming. Nice green. Perky plants, perky leaves. But yeah. Still got a little bit of yellowing, but I mean, they were looking really hungry, so I mean, it's pretty normal. They're like recovering right now. And right here, they're starting to get a fade again. I don't remember how close I am to flower, but it looks like I might be 2 weeks away based off of the videos I'm seeing right now. But yeah, they're nowhere near done. They still got all white pistils. So you see that bucket right there next to it? That's pretty much a T right there, because I can see my pump lines running into it. So pretty much right now, if you were to feed them dry amendments and they're hungry, like they're getting hungry. I believe this was an AK47. One of the AK47s. It grew small, very fat colas, kind of like my banana buttercups that I have running now. But it was a short plant, very fat colas. The only bad thing is that they were not dense, like super dense. So they were a little spongy, especially the lowers. So I didn't really like that about this strain. But it also could have been because of my temperatures and yeah, could have been my fault also. It was like 4.5, and I did training. So I trained some of my plants to maximize my yield and the space, obviously. But I mean, everything's looking alright. The only space that's not being used is this, which is pretty fucking, it's pretty good. There is a slight yellowing in my canopy. Slight yellowing, nothing crazy. I'ma just keep watering and they should get better. This is the Gorilla Glue. So I mean, it's fucking getting frosty. This is the AK47. Fucking massive buds, bro. And then this one, fuck. This one might be blueberry. But this one has a fucking, I mean, it looks good. The buds are really small though. Hopefully they get fatter. Some strains tend to blow up the last 2 weeks. Right now, is the 28th. Pretty much on the 14th of, so in 14, 15, in like 15 more days, it's gonna be 2 months. Some of these are 8 to 9 weeks. So, I mean, everything should be good. They got 2 weeks, so pretty much these next 2 weeks is gonna be where the whatever's small better fucking fatten up. So the last 2 weeks, because I remember on my last grow, this one fattened up the last 2 weeks. So we'll just see how it goes. I'll keep y'all updated. So as far as blueberry, I think this is a blueberry, that's a blueberry, and that's a blueberry. Gorilla Glue, AK47, Jack Herrera. Something that's crazy is that this right here does not smell like blueberries. It smells like it's really fucking skunky, like super skunky, bro. Like it smells like shit. Nah, not like shit. It smells like what the fuck does that smell like? It's funky. It's like a funky, skunky smell. Funky berry. I'm gonna just fucking call that funky berry. Ain't no fucking blueberry. And then this one and that one, they smell similar. Big ass difference with resin production. I mean, the buds are smaller. That one went through fucking hell. But let's see if I could get y'all close up in here. This one isn't that frosty, but I am seeing, I don't know, you guys can see that, but it's starting to purple up. I don't know if it's gonna purple up completely or just part of it. But I mean, that's cool. None of these have done that. This one, that one is definitely more frosty. And there's that one. But everything's looking good aside from that light yellow. I mean, we're almost 2 more weeks, so I mean, that's fine, I guess. But compared to how I had them in the beginning, god damn, I'm surprised it even looks, they had a comeback. I was able to help them do something. It would have been a waste of fucking time if I would have grown this shit for 3 months in veg and fucked up the whole flower. 3 months of nothing. So just water from here for the next 2 weeks. Hopefully they fucking darken up a little bit. Hopefully. If they darken up a little bit, I'm good. I'm Gucci until I harvest. So right here, I'm just probably gonna do a little bit of a close up on the buds. Some of these videos are keeping its audio from when they were shot, and then most of these clips are just me adding the audio just to make that clear. But you can see this one in specific got a little purple to her, and that's going to be one of the blueberries. One of the mistakes I did do with her was letting her run longer just because I wanted her to purple up more, which was greedy on my behalf, and she ended up getting dry. Like the buds came out pretty dry, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. They had a nice color to them, but I sacrificed the color for quality, and that's something I never did again. But yeah, as you can see, they got a nice fade to them. They weren't looking like the last time that they were super yellow and just hungry, dry, pretty much throughout the whole grow. Did a lot better this time. But yeah, just enjoy these close-ups. So sadly for this run, this next video is the last one I have of it. It's probably a week away from being cut down. Everything turned out good, except for the purple one that I let run longer than it was supposed to. It ended up like, I said it was dry, and I mean like the nug itself was dry and brittle. Like when you tried to roll up with it, it was dry, and that was my mistake. It did look nice to have purple color to it, but it didn't smoke right. As far as the blueberries, they were skunky. None of them gave me like that sweet aroma like blueberry, like the blueberry pancakes I have now. But they came out good. So did the Gorilla Glue, the Royal Gorilla. And if I could rate them, I'd probably choose the Gorilla Glue, and then blueberry, and then AK, and then Jack Herrera. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. The video's only gonna get better, for sure. Deuces.